Hey, this is Marilyn Gigliotti.
Hey, this is Brian O'Halloran.
Hey, everybody. My name is Scott Schiaffo, actor best known as the Chulies Gum Guy from the film Clerks.
And welcome to Clerks Minute.
You're listening to Clerks Minute.
And I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hi, this is Mike Zapsik from AMC's Comic Book Men, the podcast I Sell Comics, and the Ming and Mike Show. And you're listening to Clerks Minute. What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Men. You got a minute? Good, because you're listening to Clerks Minute.
Hey, this is Walt Flanagan, the Lon Chaney of the 90s, and you are listening to Clerks Minute.
Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. A Degrassi Podcast with Kelsey and Holland too. I know I can make it through.
Hi, and welcome to Whatever It Takes, a podcast about Degrassi, the next generation. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Holland. And today we have a special guest with us.
Yay.
Say hello to the people. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
There we go. Welcome. And today we're talking about Season 8, Episodes 19 through 22. Paradise City, a.k.a. Degrassi Goes to Hollywood. It's basically a movie. I think it is just straight up a movie. But I guess it's also the season finale of Season 8.
It's both. I don't know. It's just so long. But when we have a new guest, like, we like to be like, hey, what's your Degrassi story? So, Chelsea, what is your relationship with Degrassi?
Okay, I once started watching in maybe third season, and my parents were divorced, so I would only have that channel at my dad's house, so I would want to stay there more. So I missed a lot, but then my mom got the Optimum, and since then it was all on.
So Chelsea and I have known each other since high school. Both of our moms were always late to pick us up, so we waited together, but we watched the Degrassi Goes Hollywood movie together, or maybe was I in school and we watched it on the phone? We might have done that, but she did make me a mix CD that had "Life Is a Show" as I think the first track.
Really good song.
That's amazing.
I definitely still have that CD somewhere.
You need to find that
and then get a CD player.
I have one in my computer. I have an old computer.
There you go. I mean, I have that in my computer too. But I mean, if you want to commit, you need either a Walkman or a CD playing boombox or something.
I'm just gonna walk around with a boombox on my shoulder like a real dick. Okay, I'm gonna read the wiki summary now, you guys. Parts 1 through 4. Fuck. Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes are back! ! Cool. This time, the Degrassi gang heads to LA to score points in Jason's Mewesical High. But what begins as a fun chance at stardom turns into a fight for the lead role when Manny blows her audition and Paige lands the part. Meanwhile, Ellie reunites with Craig and her feelings for him return. Kelsey Breeze.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I think. We didn't really get any Marco Paige drama in there. Also, we forgot to mention the most important part is that Jay is back.
Jay is back. They also left out Stüdz. How could they?
Oh, no. I'm so upset.
Fucking Stüdz, man.
And so the episode title, aside from Degrassi Goes to Hollywood, is alternatively called Paradise City, which is a 1989 song by Guns N' Roses. And I think it's pretty accurate. They think LA is the Paradise City. It's Hollywood. It's glitzy. It's glamoury. Sure.
Fine. Whatever. I have no opinion on this song or Guns N' Roses. Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's just fucking get into it. So the episode starts with Paige, who's on the phone with Marco, telling him that he needs to come visit her in LA, but maybe not this week because, surprise, surprise, Paige is not a celebrity stylist, as she is lying about to Marco, but she's this like reality TV show star's assistant.
Yeah, I forgot like what her storyline was at the beginning, so I was just like, Paige is a celebrity stylist? That doesn't make sense at all. And I was like, oh, she's an assistant. Okay, this tracks.
Somebody on the shores, which I'm assuming is supposed to be the Hills.
The Hills is a better name. The Shores sounds dumb, but also who is she supposed to be? Is she meant to be like the Audrina because she has dark hair?
Maybe more of the Heidi because she's obsessed with fame
and is like truly obnoxious, but just like clearly hasn't found her Spencer yet to like take over and ruin her life.
I mean, I think she maybe is obnoxious enough that she doesn't need Spencer to help her get there. But she's talking about going to like a Virgin Mobile party.
She says mobile.
Oh, right. So clearly, does Paige say that or does Haley say that?
No, Haley definitely says mobile, which it would make more sense if it was Paige, but sure, Virgin Mobile.
Paige says a lot of words in the wrong way, I think.
Yeah, I think it's clear that a lot of the cast of this movie is purely Canadian, even though they're supposed to be in LA.
It's just crazy town. But yeah, do you remember like I was looking through like stock photos for something a while ago, and I like reached like the like 2006 area, and it was just like a lot of people at like T-Mobile Sidekick launch parties.
Perfect. Remember when the OC had like basically a whole plot designed around the Sidekick? It was like when they were exposing the Dean for being sleazy, and it was purely just like the whole episode was an ad for Sidekicks.
I don't remember that at all, but also I don't remember who Dean is.
No, the Dean.
Oh, the Dean
of the OC. It was in season 3 of the OC.
I don't remember. Was season 3 the last one?
No, it was the second to last one.
Oh, it's the one where Marissa died. No, I don't remember.
Spoiler.
Sorry, 10-year-old spoiler.
There's also a plot about a sidekick on Gilmore Girls, if you remember that one.
Oh, that one I do remember, but I've also rewatched Gilmore Girls more recently than I rewatched. But didn't like her dad get it for her, and it was like a whole big deal?
They were texting.
But and then I think Haley is like, I need you to help me pick out an outfit or something. And Paige is like, ooh, stylist mode. Do you want to do Mew Mew? But I feel like she said it weird.
She definitely said it weird.
And Haley's like, do they make it for dogs? Because she surprised she wants her to style her ugly ass dog.
Truffles.
Truffles, which is a stupid name for a dog.
And then, oh yeah, and so her phone call had been interrupted like 5 minutes before, and she was like, hang on, Marco. And then she has this entire scene with Haley and Truffles and the Mew Mew, and then she goes like to the side, and she's like, Marco, are you still there? Like, why would he still be on the phone after all of that?
I would have hung up.
Yeah, it was too much. And she's like, maybe this week wouldn't be a good time to visit. And then we get the fun intro with like the Hollywood sign and like a sparkly Paradise City underneath it.
Oh my God, the font and the glitter, and it's just like superimposed really like strangely underneath like the Hollywood sign, which now spells out Degrassi.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
And also the dog peed on her while she was on the phone. I forgot to mention that because slapstick. And then we are back in Canada where it is snowing because it's winter break. And apparently Jay got the keys to a school bus, and I don't know why this is happening.
It's never made fully clear. He's just like, Shep just hands it over, and it's just, I don't know. And Jay's like, well, I haven't given him a reason to not trust me. But it's like, Jay, I feel like everyone on Earth knows not to trust you with anything.
I don't know. The Shep is new. He wasn't there when Jay went to this school, so I don't know.
Is he the principal?
Yes. Okay. Chelsea's not caught up, but the Shep is the principal, and he's human garbage.
He's the worst.
He called Claire a bitch.
Ooh. And then he had to leave and take like a sensitivity training course, and then he came back.
But I don't know why they let him come back.
Isn't it really hard to fire teachers?
I have no idea.
Like if they have tenure or have seniority or something. I don't know.
But he's only been at the school for like 45 minutes.
I don't know. Maybe just like in the school system in general.
I don't know. I'm hung up on the logistics of this, but I feel like he should have been fired as soon as there was a video going around of him calling a child a bitch.
I mean, I agree with you, but I don't know. But then they're talking about how, like, Jason Mewes is holding auditions. Somebody calls him, like, celebrity friend of Degrassi, Jason Mewes. And
can that be his moniker forever?
And I think Mia's like, oh my God, we have to go. Michael, what's-his-face, is going to be in that movie. He's so cute. And Peter's all threatened by her, like, celebrity crush.
Because Peter does not know how to be a person. Oh, but also they're like, if you're looking to be an actor or a famous rock band, and everyone in Stüdz except for Spinner, because he can't drum because he's been shot, they're like, oh man, we're going to be rock stars. Like, no, you guys are terrible. You're a bad band.
I forgot that that's probably why Spinner couldn't have been the drummer. I was like, where's Spinner?
He was shot in the shoulder 1 episode ago.
I know, but the timeline of Degrassi is never very logical. It's almost like Game of Thrones. But then we're at Smithdale in Manny's acting class, and her acting teacher's being a real dick and, like, basically insulting her so much so that she cries so that she can use it in the scene. And he's like, see, that's how you take direction. I'm like, no, you're, like, being emotionally manipulative and terrible.
This is a very abusive person. And I was like, it worked, but also, what is happening? And then they make out. And
Manny, why are you dating this professor? He's terrible.
I mean, I feel like we've all been interested in or have dated nope. Stop.
What was that, Kelsey?
I'm done. It's fine.
He had a really cute tiny scarf. It was wrapped several times.
It was so small. Ooh, let's get into Fashion Police. Good call. He had the literal worst goatee, though. Kevin Smith calls it a landing strip, and he is not wrong. It is real bad, but he does have a teeny tiny scarf and a terrible hat. He's like dressed like the cliche, like the theater professor,
acting teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
Jason Mewes got a haircut,
and it is a faux hawk, and I don't hate it.
And he wears a little cap everywhere.
You know what? He's wearing the Johnny DeMarco cap.
He is. He really is. I don't know how to feel about it.
They're just the same person.
They are the same person.
Do you understand it now?
I still can't support it.
It's valid.
Oh, Michael, a.k.a. Life with Derek actor, is wearing, like, a blue button-down and a brown vest, and he looks like a real tool.
Kevin Smith is wearing his signature uniform, as always.
Always, except not a hockey jersey this time.
There are so many belts in this movie. Oh my God. Like, Haley wears a big old black or gold belt at one point. Mm-hmm. Paige has many belts. I don't know. It's just she even has like a belted shirt at one point.
2009 was just giant belt city, and I fell victim to that often, and it is not a good fucking look. You guys, it was a dark time. Like when Kevin Smith is talking to the class, there's a guy sitting in the front row who's just dressed as Jesus, like inexplicably.
I don't get it. Manny has a kind of a bad knit beanie at one point.
It was a little tight. She has a lot of extensions. I don't know if you guys catch that, but that is a big old weave.
This casting director, when Manny is auditioning, or like whoever it is that's like assisting Jay, looks like a real burnout scene queen, and it's something else.
She had an eye roll that I felt really on par with her at that point. Her nose ring was also cool.
People keep making Paige wear a tiara, and it doesn't look great. At one point, Marco is wearing a leather jacket and a fedora. Marco wears a fedora almost throughout the entire movie.
He can't quit those dumb hats. Mia at one, like when Peter punches the dumb guy in the face, Mia is just wearing gloves inside.
It's winter.
But she's inside.
by the door.
Maybe she didn't have time to take them off yet.
I don't. They're just real big long gloves, and she's not wearing a coat. It's nowhere to be seen. Just the big long gloves.
Paige wears a lot of. At her 17 shoot, she's wearing a very